Allen County prosecutors face a roadblock now if they try a second time to win a felony murder conviction against defendant Devyn Yancey. A mistrial was declared last night in Yancey's case after the jury couldn't reach a unanimous verdict on the two most serious charges. ABC 21's Jeff Newmeyer has more on that and how it's not the first trial in recent months to end, leaving more questions than answers.
20-year-old Devyn Yancey still faces the possibility of serious prison time, but his acquittal on a felony robbery charge may clear him of felony murder, too.
I think it's tricky for a lot of lawyers. I think there's a lot of time spent on that in law school, in fact.
Longtime defense attorney Anthony Churchward has no connection to the case. In Indiana, you commit felony murder if you kill someone in the act of another felony. There is evidence that in August 2016, Yancey and Kevin Hamilton planned to rob Brian Quintana in a drug deal. Hamilton shot Quintana dead and is doing 74 years for murder. A jury this week couldn't reach a verdict on murder or felony murder charges against Yancey. Because he was found not guilty of robbery, there's no underlying felony charge to bring back felony murder against him. Prosecutors could consider a new felony charge, then try for felony murder again.
I would think if a defendant would have committed another felony, they would have included that in the original charging.
With a regular murder charge, the state must prove someone knowingly or intentionally killed another person. That charge could be refiled. The Yancey trial, one of a number of recent high-profile criminal cases where an Allen County jury was either deadlocked or returned a not guilty verdict. In September, a hung jury for Quentin Stewart, accused of a deadly 2016 bar shooting. He was convicted in a follow-up trial. In May, Mitchell Van Ryn got 40 years for battery in the death of 2-year-old Malachi Garrett, but he was acquitted of murder. In October, the family of Terrence Miles was outraged when Henry Underwood was found not guilty of murder and other counts. Michelle Krause, for 30 years, was a local public defender. She wonders if advocacy groups like Java might be prompting the prosecutor's office to take more risky cases to trial.
I think everybody's doing their job. It's just that the cases might not be as strong as what the public thinks that they are. Just because somebody's arrested doesn't mean that they're guilty of that crime.
For Yancey, a new trial date could be set at a hearing January 17th. Jeff Newmeyer, ABC 21.
And Deputy Prosecutor Michael McAlexander is responding tonight, telling us he appreciates groups like Java taking interest in the trial process, but also says he believes there's a lot of misinformation out there about how that process actually works, calling it the CSI effect, referencing the television show. He says they always bring their best evidence to trial, a trial McAlexander says you only have one shot at.
We're not risk adverse to taking hard cases to trial. We've done it before and we'll do it again. But you do have to evaluate those other things. That are there possibilities in the future that you could end up with a stronger case if you wait and see if other evidence can be developed.
A status hearing for Yancey is scheduled for next week. McAlexander says he wants to make sure the new jury understands key terms such as reasonable doubt.